Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dimension Scott back at you once again with a brand new Blu-ray collection video update for you guys. And we're going over everything I received in the collection from August to September. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button and subscribe button if you like indoor physical media. I love talking about things I'm passionate about. I love talking about Blu-rays, DVDs, and video games and making shopping vlog videos like Blu-ray hunting videos. If you're into all that type of stuff and you love physical media like me, you come to the right place. Please hit the like button and subscribe button if you like what you see. You can also find me over on Instagram and Facebook as usual, Dimension Scott. Okay, we got all that out of the way, and it's been 2 months since I've last done one of these videos. Usually I like to wait at least 2 months to pass by to see what I end up with in a collection. I have one video game, I have one Blu-ray. No, take that back. I have 7 Blu-rays and I have 1 DVD, and I just got home from dropping off my brother, so I'm really going to get this video out for you guys really early in the morning. With one video game here, a Yu-Gi-Oh video game. This is from my good friend. If you've been watching me and following me on the channel, me and Ray Lee have been watching House of the Dragons every week on each other's channel. So, Yu-Gi-Oh here on PlayStation 2 she told me about. She sent it to me on PlayStation 2. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Ray. And find a replacement case for this video game with the original front and back cover because I really want to revive my PlayStation 2 games back from when I was a kid. I really miss those games. I really regret getting rid of them at a certain age when I was really young. Alright, now, starting with TV shows. Batwoman, the complete 2nd season, and what also turned out to be the final and 3rd season of Batwoman. I don't care what nobody says about this show, but if you guys remember and heard when Ruby Rose joined the show, she was Kate Kane for that whole entire season, but stuff kind of happened behind the scenes, and so she ended up not coming back for the show after that, and she was replaced by a brand new character, a new actress. Her name is Ryan Wilder in the show as Kate Kane's successor. In this season, Gotham City goes for a worldwide search for Kate Kane, and in the final 3rd season we have villains rising, and this is the season with our main character Mary turned into Poison Ivy. I heard about it. This show was unfortunately canceled after 3 seasons, but I'm so happy I completed the series. I hope we see Batwoman again and maybe a possible final crossover. Now that I'm done with completing Batwoman, as you can see, season 1 starred, like I said, Ruby Rose as Kate Kane, and she left and all that. But now that I'm done with collecting Batwoman, now I gotta worry about like Arrow, Flash, Superman and Lois, DC Legends of Tomorrow, which unfortunately was canceled along with Batwoman. I'm gonna look for those for the collection. But anyway, overall, I really enjoyed Batwoman. I'm so happy to have this entire show in my collection, and I'm gonna be collecting more DC Arrowverse titles whenever I can, from Flash, Arrow, and if you follow my channel, I also got every single season of Supergirl as well. Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness. If you've seen my Blu-ray hunting video, I could not afford the 4K to this movie, so I had to afford only the Blu-ray edition with no slip because Disney doesn't put slips on their regular cases anymore unless you go to DisneyMovieClub.com. But with the release of Thor: Love and Thunder, I'm really proud and amazed that they actually put all slips on that movie, so I'll be sure to be getting that whenever I can. But Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, I thought it was an entertaining Doctor Strange movie, but it was really about Wanda Maximoff, played by Elizabeth Olsen, and she really stole the show in this movie. And there was some cool multiverse Easter eggs and other Marvel characters in this movie for what it was. I thought this is Sam Raimi's directorial return to comic book movies since he did the Tobey Maguire trilogy. Injustice, DC animated movie. It was okay. I definitely agree with some of the logical negatives I've heard, this could have been way better. They really made some odd choices with this movie from the story, from the comic books, from the video games. But for those of you who don't know, Injustice is an altered universe storyline, basically DC's Civil War, where DC has had enough of crime because he lost his wife and unborn child. So he wants to erase crime and do it the hard way. But I think they really could have done way better with this movie. It's still okay. They really did some changes to characters. They even got rid of characters who were key characters to the story. But overall, I guess it's entertaining for what it is. Okay. And now it's part of my Injustice collection, because you see I got Injustice Gods Among Us on PlayStation 3 and Injustice 2 on PlayStation 4, because they are some of my favorite fighting games to play. Jurassic World Dominion here. I love this movie. I will defend this. I will defend those other Jurassic World movies until the end of time. But Jurassic World Dominion here, you know, after the events of Fallen Kingdom, dinosaurs are out in the world together with humans. I enjoy your favorite characters, new and old, doing their own thing until they meet together for the very first time in a nostalgic way. The dinosaurs, your favorite dinosaurs, you have your T-Rexes, you have your pterodactyls, triceratops, all interacting with humans. Everyone from the Jurassic Park trilogy and Jurassic World trilogy, they all have great chemistry, and they all work together in an epic way. I will defend until the end of time. Next, we have Scream 2022, right? Came out early at the beginning of this year. If you see me on Instagram, me and my sister, we went and saw this together. And as me, I'm a big Scream fanatic. My sister, she really enjoyed this too, even though she has never really seen the previous installments. So I told her a bit about Scream, about a killer calling you on the phone with a creepy voice asking questions. As for me, I've seen the Scream movies for years, but this is Scream 2022 here, and Scream 6, that's all we know. Everyone's saying Scream 6. We don't know if they're going to put a title under Scream number 6, but Scream 6 has wrapped up officially. But Scream 2022 this year, you know, I thought it was very solid. This is the first Scream film that's not directed by Wes Craven, because he passed away a while ago. And so the directing duties was handed over to the same directors if you've seen Ready or Not, starring Samara Weaving, which to me, I thought that was a very solid horror movie. But yeah, Scream 2022, or you can say Scream 5, they really followed the footsteps of what Wes Craven has done with this franchise. And I really appreciate that direction. New characters, while you have your original characters, Sidney Prescott, Gale Weathers, and Dale, they're played there respectfully. I won't get into any spoilers about who the killer is and stuff, but Scream 5 is very solid. And I can't wait to see Scream 6, whatever they call it. The Suicide Squad. Now, I don't care what nobody says about the first one at this point, but overall, I would say this one is a fun, enjoyable comic book movie, even as a sequel or soft reboot to the first one, because this one is R-rated. The first one was PG-13, and they really went over the top with this movie, you know, with blood and nakedness and nudity and jokes and stuff. And I don't see, how does a giant starfish in this movie, a kaiju, was better than anything than the first one was? Now, I really don't care what nobody says about the first one. I enjoyed the first one for many different reasons. The first one had characters and a really cool, fun soundtrack, and I enjoyed the Suicide Squad going up against, you know, Enchantress. And I'm not the one who has so much backlash about Jared Leto's Joker and or as an actor. But you know, the Suicide Squad is a fun, enjoyable, entertaining flick, but I enjoyed the first one for what that one was. One DVD, Chicago Fire, Season 1, the original first season of Chicago Fire. I've talked about this show to some YouTubers of mine that I like to follow, and Chicago Fire is actually one of my favorite shows of all time that I've been watching ever since I was a teenager. It debuted back in 2012, and then through 2013, season 1. And the show is currently airing its 11th season. And they have several other spin-off shows, Chicago PD and Chicago Med. And this is just the very first season of Chicago Fire, where it all began. It takes me way back to all the current points, events of season 11 right now. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time, chances to find more and more seasons, because I love this show. I watch it every week. I never miss an episode at all. So there we have it. That is it for my Blu-ray collection update video for you guys. And with all that being said, guys, we're gonna bring this video to an end. If you guys are new to my channel, Dimension Scott, I love talking about physical media, Blu-rays, DVDs, and video games and shopping vlog videos. If you haven't yet already, please hit the like button and subscribe button, and then we'll catch you all later. Keep physical media alive.